Hi everyone, I'm Dan from JazzComposersPresent.com, an online space where composers, musicians, and listeners come together to celebrate the music we love. I'm joined today by Miggy Miyajima, composer, pianist, producer, and leader of the 17-piece Miggy Augmented Orchestra. Miggy is here to show us how to create a layered harmonic background.
Thank you, Dan. I'm happy to be here. Hi everyone. So about the layered harmonic background. So it's a technique to connect to two or more different chords to share common notes by forming the long lines, mainly to use as a background sound. By using this technique, even when you have a slower harmonic rhythm there, it sounds more exciting. It can make a nice carve to the climax, and it is the best when you want to make a long build-up to the maximum volume or a big hit. So I found it in my mentor, amazing composer Jim McNeely's compositions. I loved that effect and named it like this, and applied it in my compositions for 3 years. I kept doing that, and now it became my technique too. So let's see this reduced score. So this is from my original composition, Colorful. I used this technique as a background for Quincy Nachoff's amazing tenor sax solo. It sounds like this. Let's share the first score again. So in order to make this wait, and finally explode kind of effect, there are certain things that we want to make sure of. First, we want to carefully choose melodies and harmonies. From the beginning of the creative process, you want to keep it in your mind that you are going to use this particular technique, and you want to create chord progressions with the common notes that allow you to make beautiful melodies. I suggest finding a good balance between tensions and the stars and the sevens. Tensions are of course important, but we want to have the stable sounds too to identify the chord progressions. So in this particular example, the 9s and the 13s in the first chord become the third and the 7th in the next chord. Also make sure that you choose a simple and kind of less flavorful interval at the beginning so that you can have more interesting notes later. In this case, the first lines are just perfect fifths and fourths, not really tasting anything here, but it's intentionally done like this. So I'm going to play the same section with the big band score to share how I harmonized those notes in the ensemble. Yeah, I hope it was helpful for you. And now I am showing another example. So this technique can sound even more interesting when you are combining this thing with some rhythmic or percussive figures. So the next one I'm sharing is the example from the same piece, Colorful, from the earlier part of it, of the piece. In this case, I used very short notes to start off the tenor solo, and then used this technique, then make it longer, and laid out longer notes. Then went back to the short notes after that. listen to this piece, Colorful, and this is from my album, also the same name, Colorful, from ArtistShare. So it's available on Spotify and Bandcamp and other platforms, and also on ArtistShare's website. So the layered harmonic background is very useful to make a long build-up section like this to the climax, and better to plan ahead when you want to try this. So I love this thing, and I hope you feel the same way. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for watching today's mini lesson. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Drop any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. To watch our full-length events and participate in live Q&As with our presenting artists, head over to jazzcomposerspresent.com. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.